What's going on, Marissa here? Got a really cool video. It's gonna be an interesting video. I think this can help people when it comes to affiliate marketing. I'm gonna be talking about the three differences in the three types of affiliate programs you may be looking to get involved in and maybe like even promote, okay? So let me know real quick where you're tuning in from. I'm from Houston, Texas. Every time I make a live video and I ask people to tell me where they're from, I am first off blown away by so many people who are from really cool places, but I'm always shocked to see how many people are actually near me. It's so weird. Like, I'm from Houston, Texas, and I always get people who are like practically down the street. And so there you go. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the three types of affiliate marketing programs and like kind of like the differences between them and which one is going to be right for you if you plan on promoting things like what you're doing here. All right. So someone says they're from DFW. Wow. Yeah, that's fairly, I mean, not super close, but yep, I actually have a pretty good friend from there. And thanks for the compliment, by the way. So let me know where you're from and why you want to make money online. And I'm just waiting a little bit because I'm going to talk about the differences between three different types of affiliate marketing programs that can get you higher conversions, okay? Or if you're looking to actually make money, right, with affiliate marketing, what types of programs should you actually be focusing on? And just to let you know, right off the bat, I'm in the niche of the BizOp niche or the make money online niche. So if you're not in that niche, I don't know, I'm sure maybe the things I'm going to talk about can maybe still be applied, but that's definitely, you know, that's just what I'm doing. You know, I promote things that can help people make extra money online. So that's what I'm going to be talking about. So again, let me know where you're tuning in from, and I'm going to get into this here. And this can be pretty powerful. One second. Let's go ahead and get this up. Right? Yeah, but I always get so many people who are like from Houston, and I just think it's crazy. So here we go. All right. I hope you guys can see this. I got a little presentation here kind of going. So affiliate marketing conversion differences. And really what I mean to say is we're going to look at the difference in promoting free programs versus paid programs or versus even hybrid programs, okay, when it comes to making money online. You know, what are the best types of programs to actually promote, right? Free, paid, or hybrid, okay? And we're going to learn, or what you're going to learn is which one is the right fit for you. And maybe you'll even figure out why maybe you haven't been getting crazy results yet with your affiliate marketing business, or maybe you want to scale something and maybe this can help you here. And one thing we got to keep in mind, right? People get very caught up in other things, but we are in this for the money, okay? And that sounds maybe materialistic or something, but the whole point of making money online is to actually make money. So I've been doing this since 2013, and I've been in really bad systems. I've been in great systems. I've been in free programs. I've been in programs I've had to pay money for. And when I really look back, I really notice a difference in the types of people that are attracted to each type and the correlation between that and the actual money that I'm able to make on a consistent basis. So again, we're going to go over the difference between promoting free programs, paid programs, and hybrids. Now, but there may be some points I may miss. If some of you guys are more experienced and you can add your own points to what I'm going to be talking about, leave them in the comments. And let me just go ahead and check here. Kyler's on here. Don't have very many people on here. That's okay. So here we go. Right? Free programs, right? Everybody loves to promote free programs. It's like the thing to do. And I want to talk about the pros to promoting free programs because there are some pros to them, right? So I see free affiliate marketing programs as kind of like a fast list building tool for you to use to actually build your email list. You know, you may have heard of people say the money's in the list or the money's in the following. And, you know, people love free things, right? So anytime you mention something free, people, you know, they're going to see what the heck you're talking about, right? So the other pro, along with what I was just saying, is a lot of people will engage with your content, especially when it comes to making money online. If you're telling people, hey, I've got a free thing you can do to start making money online, wow, you know, that content is going to go crazy, okay? Or the engagement on that will be really good. I spelled that wrong. I put Ute, but you don't have to deal with a lot of people. Whenever I've ever promoted something for free, you know, you just kind of send people the links and things like that. They know that, you know, they don't have to pay anything for whatever. And you don't get a lot of people asking you a lot of questions. They kind of just go on their way, which for some people, that's kind of a good thing, right? Like you don't get people asking you a bunch of questions and all this kind of stuff. You kind of get on your way, right? Which is, I guess I put that as a pro. And then, you know, the last one, which could be, I put great to start out with, I messed up terrible on this slide, but basically to start learning marketing, okay? Which that doesn't mean that every free program is going to be good and actually teach you something, but there are some out there that can. So let me see, just check here. I'm absorbing a lot of information right now. I hope I can remember that later on. Yeah, it is a lot of information, but you know, it's kind of like a bittersweet thing, you know, it's better to have information than not. So anyways, so now here are the cons with promoting free programs to me. Okay, now I have been in a lot of free programs, and when I first started out, I was the kind of person that really, I was the kind that like really only wanted to look for free programs. Like I had that mindset like, oh, I don't want something for free or something extremely cheap because, you know, I just thought that, you know, free was just better, right? So the cons with promoting free programs is you're pretty limited to how much money you can make, even if you're working hard. Okay. Now you can always scale something. You can always scale a free program, you know, and make more money with it. But, you know, there's a saying out there that it takes the same amount of effort to promote something that is free and also something that costs maybe $100 or even $1,000. And I can't tell you how true that is. For a while, I couldn't agree with that statement. I've heard it a lot, but again, as I've just had more experience and I just, you know, I'll test out free programs versus, you know, paid programs or whatever, that is true. Okay. I know a guy, he makes decent money with something that's kind of free, but man, the amount of time he's putting in into that is just crazy. So here's another con. It gets expensive housing, okay, freebie seekers, okay, on your email list. So if you're somebody that has like an autoresponder tool like me and you are building an email list or you're building a following, you know, an email list or an autoresponder tool, the more people you have on it, the more expensive it becomes, you know, unless you have to stay on top of cleaning it out, getting rid of all the, you know, people that are just sitting there and things like that. George, actually, you know, I just saw that notification of George saying something to me on Facebook. If you're watching this, George, I actually messaged you on Facebook with that information. But anyways, okay. So it becomes a little bit more expensive if you're housing those people on there, right? That's kind of a con, right? So, and also another con with free programs is basically they're not going to be very resourceful in advancing your marketing skills and connections with people, okay? Are people kind of getting what I'm saying here, right? Just checking here. So that's free programs. They can be great or they can be really bad. And a lot of times, you know, it's kind of like you get what you pay for, and you can do fairly well with free programs. I know people that really, you know, will make, you know, anywhere from $500 extra on the month to maybe $1,000. But, you know, if you're somebody wanting to increase that, you know, number. Oh, and also I'll tell you the only types of free programs that I think you could make a lot of money with is CPA programs. Okay. CPA, it's a different video for a different day if you don't know what that is. But basically, a CPA program, a CPA stands for cost per action. And there are companies out there that are willing to pay people like you and I a little bit of money every time we get people to take some kind of action on their site. So whether it's filling out a survey or doing some sort of free trial offer, or, you know, opting into their list, or, you know, just certain things. They'll pay you anywhere from, you know, 25 cents to, you know, up to even $5 per action you need people to take. That's one free program or type of free program that you can get results with, but you have to have a lot of experience in knowing exactly who to target with those kind of things and get a lot of traffic. Okay. So now we're moving on to paid programs, right? What are the pros? What's the differences in conversions on promoting something free versus a paid program? Okay. So for the pros, you're gonna build a more quality list. Okay, so a more quality list building tool, right? Versus for free, when you're marketing something that's completely free, or, you know, like that, or like a hybrid program, which I'm about to talk about in a little bit. You know, you got people running to you, right? Because people love free. But when it comes to actually trying to convert, get them to convert, it's kind of hard. So the thing about this is, when your marketing is on a certain level and people already know going into your list that there's a potential cost that they're going to have to pay, but they still want information anyways, that person's a little bit more high quality. You may not get as many people as you would like promoting something for free, but they're more quality, right? And because of that, you'll see an ROI on certain tools that you're probably using a little bit faster, okay? You'll see much faster return on your investment on certain things you've got connected with your paid program. So like autoresponders, you know, the tools that we use to collect a database of email subscribers, funnel builders, softwares, you know, just certain tools you'll be able to actually make money on when you know you're promoting something that straight off the bat people have to pay for, you know, and you won't get as many tire kickers as well into your list, which is a really good thing. And I'm going to show you the difference in my autoresponder of what I'm talking about. Okay, you'll gain an audience that will see you as a leader. This is very true. A lot of times when you're promoting free things, you know, you're not really working on building a relationship with somebody. You're just kind of like, it's kind of like a wham, bam, see ya kind of thing. And, you know, when people see that you are, you know, constantly promoting something that actually costs money, they'll say, all right, you know, this person is spending money in these things. And so they may see you as a leader, right? You'll gain more knowledge and skill because of more advanced training you may have access to in paid programs. Now, this is kind of, I mean, not every time. There are some paid programs, which I'm going to actually get to that in the cons, that are bad. You know, you have to be careful on what you're spending money on, because then, you know, sometimes they don't have any kind of training, right? And they just kind of took you for your money. But if you know how to see the difference between like the bad programs and like the good ones, more than likely you will get more advanced training that can help you make more money, right? And then the networking goes to a different level. And so what I mean by that is, especially when you're in a program that has like a community around it, you're able to network with people that are on different levels than you. Some of them are a lot higher than you, and you can build connections with those people. And again, it can just take your learning and your skill level to the next level. Lately this year, at the end of this year, for me, I've really connected with some awesome people that I've gotten a lot of value from, that's taken my income, okay, and has advanced it, okay? So let's see here. What's up, CPA? Can I have your email? What you can do is probably add me on Facebook. You'll reach me right there. I don't give my email out to just anybody. So there's that, which I'll tell you in a little bit how to do that. So the paid programs cons, okay? If you don't have money, obviously you can't start. So there is that. I know that when I first started trying to make money online, I really didn't have any money, but the first thing I did have to have money for, and I did whatever it took to get that money, because I don't know, I just believed it. I had no clue what the heck affiliate marketing was, but for some reason, I guess based off of the people I was following, I believed it really could work for me. So even though I didn't have a lot of money when I first started, I found the way to get the money, right? So there's that. Cons, you got to be careful on what you pay for. I kind of touched on this in the last slide. Just because, something's paid doesn't mean it's going to be good, right? So you got to learn how to be able to discern between programs, okay? And then I put con here, but some people don't think this is a con, but you'll have to deal with a lot more people, okay? Or you'll have to deal with people a little bit more, was really what I meant to say. So like, on the free programs I put here, you don't have to deal with people. Like I said, it's something that's like, you just kind of get people in and kind of get people out, whatever, whether they talk to you again or not, whatever. Here, when, people are paying for something, they're going to be a little bit more, they're going to have more questions because they're actually investing in something. And this is something that for a long time I had to work on, because I was like, again, the type of person that was like, man, I don't want to talk to people. Like, I don't want to answer questions. I don't want to be able to make money, and whether they float or not, cool. Like, I'm going to take action. And I think a part of that was because I realized how many people are tire kickers and they don't take action. And it's kind of frustrating when, you're doing something right, you're doing something good, and people don't actually like take advantage of it, But, I kind of made up my mind with this, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to help people. I don't care where their mindsets are at, how much I have to deal with them. I'm going to help people because it really does increase my income. So there is that. Now, we're going to go on to, let me know in the comments if you can, if this is making sense or maybe not. If you're like, I don't know what the heck you're even talking about. Hybrid programs. Now, these are pretty cool, okay? Hybrid programs are like, programs that like, they're initially free, like people can make a free account, but then when they get in there, maybe to unlock maybe their earning potential in that system, they have to pay for something, right? So you're attracting a lot of people who love free opportunities. And so that was one of the pros. You can build lists fast, just like free opportunities, okay? So that's one pro, because people like free. Right? And then you'll be able to make fast money if your content is on point, right? If you, which I'm going to talk about that in a little bit here, and because I have to go through the cons for you to understand what I mean. So then they'll usually have higher ticketed offers. One thing I've noticed about hybrid programs, where maybe you've seen those type of affiliate marketing programs before, they're like, okay, you come in here it's free for 14 days, or make a free account and, learn whatever, and then like later when you get in the program, you'll notice that they have different levels. And a lot of times in these type of programs, their levels can start at $20 and then go up to like $2,000, okay, or $5,000. And I put this as a pro because a lot of people, that's all, they want to do, is they want to promote higher ticketed offers, because you make so much money when people actually buy those things. And believe it or not, there are a lot of people getting into programs that cost at least $500, and they're gladly paying that, and so for the person actually promoting that type of system, they're obviously going to make really good commissions. Same thing like the paid programs, people will see you as a leader, which is great. And a lot of people will engage with your content, just like on the free programs. That's the difference, right? Or the same thing they have in common. Okay, now the cons to hybrid programs is there's more of a sales process you have to take people through to get conversions. Okay, so this is like the biggest thing I've really noticed, with conversions for me. Like, I know how to just kind of market, I've been doing this for a while. But what you have to kind of understand is I've always made more money, which is interesting, with things that people have to pay for or know that there's a startup cost. Let me just go ahead and check here. Okay. Yes, it makes sense. I totally agree. Okay, awesome. So what was I saying? Oh, there's more of a sales process you have to take people through on a hybrid program. Why? Well, because the program is saying, hey, people, I spelled that wrong. This is so many, listen, ignore my typos, okay, in here. But anyways, you know, when there's a program that says, hey, people can create their free accounts and that's what you're going to use to get people in. Hey, you got this free program, you can come and earn whatever this amount of money on. When people go through there and realize it's not free, right? Or there's a cost coming up, okay, which is my second point here. Many people freak out. Okay. Now there are some people you can get into there, and depending on what your content is, and things like that, and how you have your funnel set up, you know, people are okay with it. But for the most part, when people are thinking they're getting into something that they can use to make money with, that's free, you know, and then all of a sudden they're hit with a cost. Now they freak out, but I don't really care, right? Because it's kind of like, well, nobody's really twisting your arm to pay for something. But again, I think it's just like the mental, you know, or psychological process of like people thinking it's free and now there's a cost, right? So that is something, and that's a problem. You just have to be a little bit more skilled in your marketing, which means you have to focus on the sales process. You have to really be good at building funnels. You have to be really good with following up with people. You have to be really good. And that's when it becomes almost like you're not just like marketing, you're also having to become like a salesperson almost, like, and you have to tell people kind of like why it's good to invest, why it's good for that. Now, I've gotten pretty good at that. And I've gotten many successful people coming into these type of programs, right? And so you'll have to also deal with a lot of people, with people a lot. So basically, again, when it's something, especially with a hybrid program, because people may be confused, right? They're like, wait, I thought this was free, but now when I log in, they're telling me that there's all these other things. And so you have to answer those kind of questions. And this is if you're going to be a decent marketer. There's so many marketers out there that don't really want to help answer questions that, you know, unfortunately, they're still actually making money. But I think, you know, it's going to be short-lived, but there are people out there that just don't help people. And, you know, it's not going to help you in the long run. So everything I'm talking about in this video is supposed to be built for you, not only to make money in the short term, but also in the long term, right? And so let me go ahead and get back on here so you can see what's going on. And so what have I personally gained traction from a little bit more? Which type of program? I can honestly say, and I'm not just saying this for you guys to just start spending money, unless it's a CPA program, okay? If you find a solid CPA offer that is free for you to kind of get approved for or get access to, and you're promoting it to the right crowd, and your marketing's on point, you can make real good money with CPA marketing. That's one thing I love about it. But if it's like a regular affiliate program, when it comes to just like completely free things, you're not going to see, I haven't seen, I've seen conversions, but not like as if I was promoting something that was legit, solid, that had some sort of upfront cost to it. Because like I said, when people know what they're getting into and they know that there's some kind of sort of cost, you know, you're first off building a list of people who are a little bit more high quality. And, you know, with marketing tactics, you'll get them to convert, which I've been getting way better at, you know, as time goes on. I'm going to show you that, what I mean, in my autoresponder email, the differences between how my lists are reacting to certain types of offers. The hybrid programs are great. Like I guess one of the ones I'm in, Earn Easy Commissions, would be kind of considered a hybrid program. Like people go in there and they can create an account, and it doesn't cost them anything to create an account. When they log in, they're basically told that, hey, in order to unlock your earning potential with this site, there's a couple of things you need to get that cost money. So with that type of funnel or a system, what I've known I need to do to make that convert is I have to create a funnel, right? And I have to be on point with my follow-up emails and my autoresponder. And also I have to give a lot of value, okay? Before anybody gets anything, because people, you know, again, if they're thinking something, and that's why, that's what I was going to say, a big tip. If you're like in a hybrid program that says, oh, this is free to join, you know, but then, you know, really when you get in there, when your leads get in there, you know that you want them to go to another level that actually they have to pay for. With that, if I'm ever in a hybrid program, people can create their account for free. I never say it's a free opportunity. Like with earnings and commissions, I started out doing that, but now I do not at all. I don't say it's a free opportunity because, again, it makes people think like they'll never have to spend money in what I'm talking about. And obviously, like I said, I like keeping my monthly costs for my tools, like my autoresponder, down. Okay. And I don't feel like building a list of people who are freebie seekers and tire kickers. So if you're in like a hybrid program, you know, mention free as little as you can. And other marketers may be like, that's wrong. No, it's a numbers game. The more people you get, the higher conversions. I'm the kind of person, look, I want things to be simple. I want things to convert the first time. And the way sometimes you can get things to convert the first time or, pretty quickly is if you let people know beforehand in some way, shape, or form that there's a cost to this, you know? And if you see people actually still wanting to get involved, again, that person is just probably a little bit more high quality. And I don't mind them being on my email list for a while and going through my follow-up series and things like that. So there's a key with that. Now, I will say a paid program, just straight up, this is what it is. Hey, there are no free trials, none of that. If you're not serious, you know, paid programs, I've seen time and time again that just converts better for me for some, you know, and I think other marketers that I follow that get really, really good results, it just seems like, you know, when your marketing's on point, when people know that there's a cost before they get into your list or whatever, you know, they're just more likely to actually go through with something, right? Versus people getting into hybrid programs or free programs. They're kind of tire kickers. They usually give up on things very quickly. And just, you know, I'm not trying to say they're bad people and what I mean by high quality, I'm not trying to say like they're crappy people and not quality people like in real life. I mean, as far as for the sake of making us money, because like I said in the beginning of that slide presentation, that we're in this for the money, right? We're not trying to make money. We're not trying to be in affiliate marketing to build pointless audiences and pointless lists, right? It's it's to make money. So quality to us, right? Will they convert for us into sales, right? So there is that. I got a question. You're not in EEC no more? Oh, I'm still in earnings and commissions. That thing is freaking amazing. And so I just added another stream of income with that, which was very recent, and which I'm actually going to show. Somebody else says people that buy will actually work their business. And that's true. You know, for the most part, I can agree with that. I've seen a lot of people though. I've seen it the other way too. I've seen a lot of people who are like, I like to call them high quality tire kickers, right? Their mindset's in a way where they understand they need to invest in a business, but there are a lot of people out here paying for opportunities. They understand they got to pay for things. They don't mind paying for things. So in that sense, they're high quality. It's cool to have them on our list, other people that they'll make you fast money, but then they pay for something and then they just sit there on it. Like, and I know that statement is pretty true. Like you said here, the CEO, Blizz, people that buy will actually work in their business. And that's not true all the time. Some people just sit on things. Like I personally know people that are in like, I mean, they're in legit programs too. And they've spent some money, on them, and they just kind of sit there for some reason and they keep buying things and not actually looking at the content and things. Like I've even had people come into my opportunities and they pay good money. And then I'm like checking up on them because I want them to get results. I'm like, hey, are you doing this, and that? And they're like, no. And I'm like, why? You paid, I would think, you would do this stuff. And they're like, oh, they start giving all these excuses. They ain't getting, that's interesting. And so I kind of like to mix it up. But I will say I don't really like promoting free programs, like completely free, unless it's like a CPA program of some sort, because and I'll keep a hybrid program like Earn Easy Commissions. Like the recent one I joined is a complete paid programs. Like people come in, and actually there's a link in my video description below to actually check that one out, because I literally just joined it. And I think I've already made like over $600 with it already. Like it's been less than a week that I've been in it. But that's a paid program. It's a great example because, you know, people come in and they know there's 3 different levels. Listen, they're either picking the $25 level, $50 level, or the $100 level. And there you go, right? They know beforehand. And I'm going to show you in my autoresponder proof of how the audience kind of reacts to different offers, okay? So that it's making sense. Somebody says, oh, I guess they're watching from the beginning of this video. So there is that. And then you never know where somebody can come from. Like, you know, I'm not totally against free things or hybrid obviously I'm in a hybrid program. Earn Easy Commissions is one of them. And I have been able to get pretty good conversions with that. Now, totally lost my train of thought, so it'll come back to me. But let me go ahead and show you guys this. Let me show you guys 2 email lists. One is for the hybrid program, which is Earn Easy Commissions, which I love. I think it's a very serious program. It's amazing. You can create your account and then you can go into the other levels, which is awesome. It's actually, I got somebody, shout out to Joseph, because he actually contacted me on Facebook and said that he got a sale. He's an active member in Earn Easy Commission, and he's like, you know, he got a sale, but he didn't upgrade to Pro. So he made 25 bucks, but because he wasn't upgraded, right? Because he wasn't upgraded, you know, he only made 25 when that could have been $100. So he messaged me and he was like, you know, I got to upgrade to Pro. And that's the beautiful thing about a good hybrid program. When people really see the power of it, right? Then they're like, oh crap, you know, let me actually take this more serious and get into the other levels and things like that. But it actually has to be a good one. And then, oh, that's what I was saying. Some just have that job crutch where, yeah, that's exact. That, listen, Kyler, that is so true. There's a job crutch where they can spend money and they know they can get money from working. Yes, right. There's some people that just have money and they pay for things and still don't take any action. I call those people higher quality tire kickers. Like they're not super like a tire kicker where, you know, a real tire kicker is somebody who doesn't want to pay for anything, no matter what, right? And you don't want those people. And that's why I was saying, trying to promote completely free programs may not be the smartest thing to do. But there's a lot of those people. So anyways, I want to show you this real quick. Let's go into my autoresponder. And if you guys don't know, an autoresponder is a tool that allows you to collect a database of email subscribers, and you can send them email blasts and autoresponders, emails, and things like that. So, oh, I forgot to share my screen. Whoops. So I just want to show you this. And this isn't like super impressive, but I do want you, because I'm getting a little bit better at email marketing like each day. This is a list I've created. I forgot how many people are already in this list. It's a fairly new one. Now, this is me promoting a hybrid program. It's like Earn Easy Commissions, right? Earn Easy Commissions is something where people can come in and they go through my funnel. They can create a free account. And then, you know, I have to work on them to get them to become an active member and even go pro so I can make commissions, which I've been able to increase commissions. But the thing you want to kind of pay attention to when you're email marketing is like your open rates and your click-through rates, okay? So this is the hybrid program, right? And so as you can see, the open rates are decent. I think like the industry standard open rate is like a 24% open rate. So some of these kind of fall short, but the thing that I've really been trying to focus on is like the click-through rate. So like on the emails, on some of these where it says 0, it's probably because I don't have a link in there. So nobody has access to a link they can click on. I think like the industry standard click-through rate for, you know, your, you know, things like that is, I think it was like it's like a 4 point something. So some of these are a little bit more, a little bit slower in click-through rates. Now, the bigger my list is in this particular list, you know, that's when a 2.63% click-through rate may seem like a lot. It could be over 200 people clicking on it, right? But like this one right here, this 4.65, like that's actually really good. This is like decent. This is not good at all. These ones that have 0, these were probably just emails. I was asking subs to contact me. So it wasn't anything I wanted them to engage with me, right? So that's the hybrid program. Now check this out, right? I'm sorry if this is kind of boring, but this is the very new list that I created with the paid program that I recently got in, that I think like it's been less than a week, and I think I made like over $600 so far with it. Check this out. These two have 000 because I just added these autoresponder emails, and so they haven't been sent out to my list yet because the days haven't passed. So the thing that I love about this right here so much is the click-through rates. Not so much the open rates. They're decent. And like this one, this is above average. This is above average. This one is a little bit below average. But this has at least a 4.78% click-through rate, which means I've got a link in there that takes them to another landing page for them to be able to get back in, to actually pay for whatever the system I'm in right here. This one has a 10.93 click-through rate, which is way above average. At least for me, okay? I'm getting better at email marketing. This one has a 6.2. As you can see, that there's the difference in the quality of the types of, and I think on this list, I've created it like, I don't know, like 6 days ago or something like that, and I just added the autoresponders. I've got over 300 people in this list already. And as you can see, that's what I was talking about, the quality versus quantity type of thing. People are actually clicking on the links in the emails versus my hybrid program. It takes them a little bit longer for them to really convert, which I don't mind, okay? Because first off, I love the system that is the hybrid program that I'm working with, which is Earn Easy Commissions. And I'm able to, I think it really helps people, and I think it's a serious program. But I just wanted to add a second stream of income, and I just wanted to test an actual paid program against that hybrid program. And I'm already starting to see in a shorter time span, you're able to make a little bit quicker money. Now, also in my marketing though, I do let people, know that there is cost to it. So again, that's another reason why they're probably a little more high quality, because they knew beforehand. Right? You don't want to like trick somebody, right? So there is, I can go back here because I completely went off of this. Okay, so there's no more comments here, I don't see. So anyways, I don't know, did you get some value out of that? Let me know. Did you understand when I showed the difference in the lists in my autoresponder with the hybrid program versus like just a straight up paid program, and why you can see the power of having both of those? I don't really promote anything, like I said, now that's just completely free. You make money, but unless it's like, you know, a CPA program, once again, like I'm saying, it's just, you're going to end up paying a lot of money for your autoresponders and your tools just to host freebie seekers. So there you go. Get yourself involved in either a hybrid program like Earn Easy Commissions, or some sort of paid program. Okay, and the link for the paid program is actually in my description below. If you want me to post my Earn Easy Commissions link as well, you can, or I can. Let me know. But yeah, there it is. I don't ever know how to end videos sometimes. But I'm going to go ahead and click off of here. Click on that link in my video description below to check out that paid program if you want to get involved in it. People who have actually came in under me already in the short time I've been in it have already kind of been seeing results, which actually is pretty crazy to me. So there is that. I'll talk to you guys later, and let me know what you guys think of this video, whether you're watching it live or not.